So I'm chilling at school and I gotta pee. So obviously, like any normal person, when I gotta pee, I raise my hand so I can go to the bathroom and pee. So next thing, when I walk into the bathroom, I get Mike Tyson socked by the smell of peach flavored air. Then of course that one kid, the big skater man walks out and is like, "Hey yo, bro, hit it." And if you anything like me, the Indiana Jones adventurous type, you'll probably say yes to this question. So I try it and realize, wow, this tastes like pure ass. Why would anyone do this? But as I exhale, I begin hacking up a whole iron lung, bruh. But as I'm standing there facing death, my mind slowly got enhanced. And you slowly start to realize, wow, I feel dizzy as hell. And my body is tingling. Let me try that again. And actually, I would call this stage 1 of a nicotine addict. And for your normal non-businessman, you would probably either decide to get your own vape, whether you buy it yourself, steal one, get one from a friend. It doesn't really matter, but somehow you got one. You're probably going to be addicted, and now you're at stage 2 of a nicotine addict. Or, like I said, businessman, you could know it's bad for you and not think about it that much, but usually people tend to go the first route. So as the 11th grade businessman that I was, I noticed that I have a lot of friends in this industry that are buyers. So I would buy a used vape off my friends for like 20 to 50 bucks and then sell it straight to another kid for higher than that. The highest ever was 80 bucks. Yeah, that man was hurting bad. But I didn't care because I would be drowning in that dough, boy. But eventually it became like a full-time thing. And I would occasionally get written up for skipping class because I would be gone to the bathroom for too long. But hey, I was making big business moves, boy. So, of course, walking around with all these stacks of cash now in my pocket, I'm getting a little bit of recognition, from the ladies and all the other people. But I need to stay safe. So I made sure to always bring two of my most trusted friends to back me up in the bathroom just in case something had went wrong. Yes, my office was quite literally a hole. But one time, in the back of the stall, I was moving money, of course. And you know how principals have that shoes that just make that sound? And everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. So business is booming in the back of the bathroom. And all 6 or 7 of us is in the back stall. And we all hear tap, tap, tap. And of course, all at once, we all like, oh no. So now I'm like, get ready, boys! The Germans have infiltrated U.S. soil. Be alarmed. That type stuff. So now we all start trying to escape. And we lock the door, leave one person in there, and start climbing over and under other stalls as if we're going to escape. And as if the principal can't smell the peach. Eventually, we all got caught and sent to the front office. But I'm in trouble because I got precious supplies on me. And even more importantly, a fat stack of cash. And I cannot be caught with that. So now I'm sitting in the office. And of course, the principal, immediately, he says, empty your pockets, please. And I'm trying to slip all these bills into the side of my pants leg, hoping he won't see. And well, obviously he was going to see and ask how I got all that money. And me being the smart businessman that I am, I said, I found it. In my mind, I'm like, why the would you say that? But I'm going to stick to it anyways. He's like, oh, really? Where'd you find it at? Of course, I say, my house. So he just looks at me in denial and starts calling my mom. And I'm like, can't wait for that swooping when I get home. It's going to be like entering the gates of hell, bruh. But that's another story for another time. Me and all the homies was all getting interrogated, and luckily nobody snitched on anyone. I just said we was looking at the homie's watch that he just bought. It just so happened to be in the back of the stall, in the back of the bathroom, and it was somehow peach scented. Maybe he had on some perfume or something, and that's the story we all went with. But long story short, the principal was like, we can't take your money, but don't bring it back to school. And all of you get 1 month of ISS, which was low-key fun. Because imagine having a class with your friends and you got a chill teacher. And one of the hottest girls in school was there because she drank too much at prom, got alcohol poisoning, and had to go to the hospital. Which ended up in here with me and the homies. So, of course, I'm trying to spit game, obviously, which didn't work. But you always got to try. But now, since we was in ISS, the bathroom wasn't locked down. So I had to relocate my office to the outside. But again, that's a different story for a different time. And finally, we got out. And I started my business back up in the back of the bathroom. It was booming as always. Then I got busted. And the story repeats itself all over again. But I'm still feeling like 50 trying to get rich or die trying, boy.